Anywho, next, and we're almost done. Blueface has been released from prison. I'm gonna do this one because I don't know why I don't need to do the round of applause. I mean, he's free, right. And there's a black man out of prison. Now Blueface's face looks like a Chipotle bag. He has like scribbles all over his fucking face. It looks like a composition book, huh?
That's what everybody was saying.
Yeah, it looks like a Chipotle bag. looks like a I don't know, stickers. Crayola. Anyway, yeah, so he's out of prison. He's out of jail. Oh, my ear. He's out of jail, and the circus has resumed. Ever since he's been out, Chrisean and them been on RTL again. We thought that we had a break. It was so peaceful without them online being nasty and ghetto and trashy and ratchet and crusty. We had a nice little 2 years of them but now they've resurged. So
he was gone for 2 years.
Yeah, I think he was gone for a couple years. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. So of course the Blueface family drama has come back on our timelines. I think his first week out, he got all his kids together, and Chrisean popped up unannounced at some little playpen somewhere. The first baby, the Jaden, the other baby mama, she was mad because she didn't want that crackhead around her kids, and so she pulled up, and they almost about to fight, and it was a whole big thing. Blueface mamas yelling at Chrisean and all this other stuff. Oh, but Blueface has been doing his rounds. He's been on that DDG stream a few times. He's been on this person's stream doing interviews over here, over there, arguing with Chrisean online, arguing with his other big mama online. You know, it's all these things. So let's start here though. So he's been on stream with DDG. Cutting up on there. I think they're recording some music, and then Chrisean popped up at one point with their son and had the son on live on camera, and that was a whole big thing. So he's been with all of them. At one point, he's hanging out with DDG and Deshae Frost and all of them. Because DDG and Deshae Frost and like the rest of them, they have like the content creator house now together. So they they do a lot of things. This is like how Casanat has his crew, and they have their whole house together. DDG has his own content creator house with like him and Deshae and some other guys. So of course Blueface pulled up again. He's been on their stream a few times since he's been out, and so he talks about streaming. And he talks about how he could start streaming, but if he won't be taken as a serious artist if he did. So let's play this clip right here. I want to digest this.
The longer I'm on here, the more lame shit I'm gonna indulge in, and then after a while, it's gonna be like, man, it's not. What's up with the rapper? Yeah. They hold you up to a certain standard as a rapper, and you gotta hold yourself to that. Of course, I could jump on here and make tons of money, but it's for example, this is kind of like popcorn-ish, Put it in the microwave. Content probably lasts a day or two, rather than if you go do a TV show or a production, it's more like better, same content created, but it's just a different lane. It's like you gotta be mindful of how people are looking at you, get me? And it's easy to get distracted with this, brother. I'm telling you, I've been on live and myself doing lame shit, get me? Not saying y'all to do it, everybody do it, you have to do it. In order to see the max benefit, brother. I've been on live too long, and I'm like, damn, I'm kind of like, y'all bitch at this point. I'm like a clown to y'all, like whatever y'all say. Come on, Chad, what y'all want to see? I want to see me fall on my fucking face? 1,000 gifted, I'll fall on my fucking face right now. 1,000 gifted, I'm falling on my face. I'm falling on my face. I know what you're saying.
But so he is literally on DDG stream with Deshae Frost and Dub and all of them. He's at their house. Like, Blueface is on their stream for a reason. He's fresh out of jail. The first week he was out of jail, he's hopped on DDG stream in the studio. Right. He's been this is like the third time he was on DDG stream within that 2 weeks, right? So he's sitting there telling them, like, I can't be taken serious as an artist. It's corny if I do it, like y'all, it gets corny after a while. It becomes a clown after a while. Like, y'all do whatever the chat says, and I can come over here I can easily come over here and make a bunch of money, but I won't be taken serious as an artist. Da, 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 da. That was crazy to me. That was crazy to me for a few reasons. Blueface saying that is wild. Blueface talking about being a serious artist and he can't do certain things and because it won't be taken serious as an art is crazy to me. It's a whole circus alone. It's crazy. His circus. He brought his circus on DDG stream.
Right.
Like it was that was crazy. I don't know who takes Blue, and I'm not even trying to be a bit like, I'm just saying, who takes Blueface as a serious rapper?
Nobody.
I'm just saying, like, you know what I mean? Then you're talking about, you're insulting them you're on their stream for your benefit and you're on there insulting them. That's why it's so crazy to me. That's why, like, if I ever make it big, or people that are big, like, please be mindful and intentional with who you have on your platform. Make sure it's a two-way street, like a real two-way street, because they're using you and they don't even respect you enough. They'll sit there and tell you to your face, y'all are corny and y'all clowns and it's corny as like what chat. What do I like? He's mocking them he's mocking DDG and Detroit Frost on their stream. He's on their stream because it's helping him.
Right.
He needs it for promo, and he's acting like the fact that he had a whole Zeus show with Chrisean. He's acting like him having his Zeus show is better than DDG's Twitch, which is like the only difference is DDG, like the streamers, they're self-produced.
Right.
Zeus Network, they're running the show, and this is circus, and y'all are the fucking monkeys in the circus.
It's the same thing.
It's not even your fucking circus.
Right.
You're hired to be a monkey on their circus. With DDG, there's in Continental on them, they're self-produced. They make a ton of their own money. On the other end, you're making Lemmy all the money and Zeus all the fucking money.
Yep.
That was so weird to me, because I think Blueface's show, they was out in Baltimore brawling. At, I don't know where they was at. It was downtown. He beat
downtown.
up Chrisean's mother, father. He beat. It was just it was like what it's like. You act like you're at some like exquisite level versus a stream. That is wild to me. And then you're on his stream saying this, mocking them on their stream, and you need to be there, because if you didn't need to be there, you wouldn't be on his fucking stream.
Not at all. That's crazy.
That is insane to me. Like, you're delusional as fuck. How dare you? I would have been, and they just sitting there like, the thing is, Deshae and DDG, they sitting there like listening, like they like, but I know in their head, like, nigga, you on my fucking stream, nigga. Like, I know they like, right. If they really wanted to pop it with him, they could really pop it with him. So they just let him rock. They let him rock and say whatever he wanted to say, because right. They're smart. It's going to make for good content, and they know that we're going to be on here tweeting things and saying things for them that they can easily say themselves. I know they be on a phone call, keying with each other, like, this nigga said that he's they can really pop it for real.
For sure. That's a fact.
There's too much to say about Blueface alone. Then we can go on Chrisean. Then we can go on the mother. We can go places. Right. That's wild to me. He is like, that is crazy. That's insane to say. How dare you be on my platform mocking me and telling me that it's Get the fuck out of my house. Go sell an album without me then.
Get the fuck out.
So another reason why I'm just flabbergasted at his audacity. So Blueface and I guess Hazel ER thing now. Blueface and Hazel ER thing now, like, which is weird. That's another thing. Like, how, like, this is clearly fucking fake. Hazel that's random. And you got Hazel E fresh out of prison. Stop. After you was on DDG stream 3-4 times. Stop, please stop. She wants to be on stream. Please. Cause I remember I was watching that same day. He had Chrisean pull up to DDG studio with the baby and stuff. I think before that or after that, whatever. At one point, he was on the phone with his girlfriend, and then it sounded nothing like Chrisean, and it sounded nothing like Hazel E. It sounded like some other random girl on the phone with him, just talking shit on the phone with him. So it's like this Hazel E thing is fucking fake. I don't know if I don't know if this is like a clout thing, because he thinks that, you know, being with someone is, you know, of course, like, they do fake hookups to like get on the blogs and stuff. I don't know if you're like low key trying to like pitch another show to Zeus or some shit. I don't know, with the Hazel East. That's weird still too. That's weird. This is some weird clown behavior, because at least DDG, he'll do some shit with India Love, but right. At least they making real money on their platforms. They don't have to go on nobody else's stream to do shit.
Not at all.
Not at like all. This is fake. Another little funny thing. Funny thing. Because Hazel E been around since the beginning of Love and Hip Hop.
Oh yeah, true.
Fake arguing with Tierra Marie or whatever the fuck, and with the one cut is the cars across the street. The next cut, and within the same argument, the cars on their side of the thing. They just reshooting arguments and shit. It's just like what are we do? It's just a mess. So TMZ caught up with Blueface's mother, Carla, I think, and they were asking her about Blueface and Hazel E being together and how she feels about the age gap. Carla, or I think her name is Carla, Blueface's mom, had no idea that Hazel E was 45 years old. So here's a fun little clip you guys can listen to real quick.
How are you? I wanted to ask you, I know your son Blueface just got out. How has it been having him home?
Oh man, it's amazing. It's like, getting your baby back after 2 years.
Okay, I know him and Hazel E are dating. What do you think of her, and do you approve of her, of the relationship?
I don't know yet. I need to probably sit down and have some dinner with her and see what she's talking about. She seems to be like a nice young lady, but.
Okay, so what do you think about the age gap between them? I know she's like 45, and then your son is...
Who's 45?
Hazel. She's 45, and then... Yeah, she's 45.
That girl does not look 45 years old. Are you sure? I think the internet's...
No, I swear, no, it's true, yeah.
No, I don't think so. 45?
Yeah.
I would have to talk to Blue about that. I was thinking more like 38-ish.
Oh, okay. So do you think that maybe him going older maybe can teach him some stuff,
I think it would be hypocritical because, when I dated somebody just barely 10 years older, he had a whole problem with that. And in fact, he just complained about it last week. So I'm pretty sure she's not 45.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe you need to look it up. Okay,
maybe like 38-ish, 10-year gap, That's fair.
Okay.
But 45 would be like 8 years younger than me.
Would you? Ooh, okay. Okay. Do you think he's going to take her serious?
I'm just now learning that this could be a sugar mama situation.
Yes. So Hazel E's 45 years old and is still trying to figure out a way to get back online. I don't know. This is wild to me. That shit is fucking fake. I don't care what no one says. And I'm sure before the year's up, it'll be some random ass Zeus trailer or some shit.
Probably.
And then Hazel E will be on Deshae Frost's stream, or if she hasn't already been on his stream. Okay. So there's that. That's another thing. It's just weird. How can you sit there and judge someone else being a fucking Twitch streamer and you're doing this fucking hocus pocus ass shit? And then also, they were arguing. He was arguing with Chrisean. He claims that Chrisean did sleep with Offset. Chrisean had to go on live and say, "No, I didn't. You're a fucking liar." So they had that whole back and forth, and she wished death on him and all types of stuff. And then Blueface's mom came out and was saying things like, "Oh, Chrisean, you're just embarrassed because I guess their child, Chrisean's son with Blueface, clearly has some challenges." And so she, Blueface's mom claims that Chrisean, you're just embarrassed. Like, you did that to your child. You were drinking and smoking throughout your whole pregnancy, and now you have to deal with this. You need to take your child to the therapy that he needs and all these things that he needs because you have to live with this now. You're just embarrassed because you did that to your child and all this. So it's just been this whole dark thing. So it's like, J-Rob, it just brings me back to my point.
Crazy.
How dare you? Who do you think you are, Blueface, for you to say that someone takes you seriously as an artist? When you have all these things that overshadow your music, you do these. You're more indulged in the mess and the drama because that's where your money is, not the music, not the whatever the fuck. I don't know what. That's just I don't know. Like, who's saying let's no. Anywho.